again, we are now going to show you in this video how to last the upper layer of your shoe. So you should already have your counter stiffener and your toe puff put in and all the excess cut from the base. And come over and let's get started. Okay, so I usually like to do this on my lap. If you just sort of place the last in between your knees so that you're getting a bird's eye view. Essentially what we want to do is coat the outside edge with glue. So I also, as a little extra thing, like to put a bit of glue just in between where the counter and the toe puff meet. So I'm not actually going over the top of the counter or the toe puff. I'm just putting it in the middle section like that. This just helps it sort of get a little bit more rigidity in those areas. And of course, because it's contact adhesive, we need to put it on this side also. So you can see I'm not going crazy with the glue. And if you do use too much like I just did, just wipe it off like that. Right, so I'm going to turn this over and do the other side. You can see why I've got an apron on now. So once I've done that, you want to wait until it becomes a little bit tacky, and then we want to basically pull this down really nice and tight. And what we want to avoid are any kind of little pleats like that in the leather. So I usually put my thumb on the top line and then pull it tight like that over the edge so that I can really smooth that side down. And we're just focusing on the area that we glued, so don't worry about everything else. But you can see there, that's what we're trying to avoid. So let's lift that up. I'm placing my thumb again on that top line. Okay, and then just sort of smoothing that out, making sure there's no air bubbles in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip that back over and I'm going to glue the rest of it down. So I'm going to start with a strip around the outside edge here and a strip around the edge of the upper as well. Okay, so once you've glued around the edges there, you want to give it a couple of minutes to dry. Okay, so once it's had a bit of time to set, you want to start pulling this all in nice and tight over the edge. So the main thing to remember here is that we want to avoid any kind of pleats close to the edge. So we're just going to pull it all the way down as far away from the edge as we can. See how I've sort of got my thumb here ready to push it down like that. Okay. Sometimes in this sort of instep there, it can be a bit tight to pull it into place. So you may just need to take some scissors and cut a few little tiny snips in there. And that should just help the whole thing to open up a little better like that into that curve. All right, so with the back section, I like to just pull that straight down and then pull all my little pleats in on the side like that. So just focus on one side at a time, and then I'm going to do the other side here. So you should have lots of little pleats like that. Okay, now let's come back to the front area. I can see that pleat there is probably just a little bit close to the edge. So I'm just gonna re-lift that up and just pull it a little bit further in. So it's now looking something like this. Okay? So at this point we can now trim all of the excess off the bottom there. I sometimes do this with a knife, but if you've only got scissors in front of you, that works fine too. So I'm just gonna slice as many of those pleats off as I can in one go. The idea here is that we've got a flat surface, so don't worry too much about it being incredibly neat at this stage. It's just important that it's flat. All right, once you've cut off all of the excess, just really make sure you work your way around and you can feel that it's all sitting nice and flat, like that. And at this stage, you can even take a hammer and give it a little tap down if it needs it. But this is how it should look as a lasted shoe.